Imagine a fortress that has stood for almost 1,000 years, a place where kings ruled, princes vanished, queens were executed, and traitors met brutal deaths. This place is not just a castle. It is the Tower of London. Behind its stone walls lie stories of betrayal, ambition, mystery, and blood. Some of England's most powerful people entered the tower, but never walked out again. Tonight, we uncover the true dark history of the Tower of London. In 1066, England changed forever. A powerful duke from Normandy named William the Conqueror invaded England and defeated Harold Godwin's out of the legendary Battle of Hastings. But conquering England was only the beginning. William knew something important. The English people hated their new king. Rebellion was everywhere. So William built something terrifying, a massive stone fortress in the heart of London. It was called Tower of London. The message was clear: this kingdom now belongs to me. The tower was not just a prison, it was also a royal palace. Kings held meetings there. Royal families lived inside its walls. Treasures were stored in secret vaults. But slowly, the tower became known for something else: prisoners, dangerous prisoners, rebels. Enemies, even kings themselves. One famous prisoner was Ranulph Flambard in 1101. He became the first recorded prisoner in the tower, but he did something shocking. He escaped, using a rope hidden inside a wine barrel. It was the first great prison break in the tower's history. It would not be the last. One of the tower's greatest mysteries began in 1483. Two young boys entered the tower. They were Princes Edward V, Richard of Shrewsbury. Their father, Edward IV, had just died. Edward V was supposed to become king, but their uncle had other plans. That uncle was Richard III. The boys were placed in the tower. At first, people believed it was for their protection. Then something strange happened. The princes stopped appearing in public. Weeks passed. Months passed. And then they vanished. No one ever saw them again. Many historians believe the princes were murdered inside the tower. But the truth remains one of history's greatest mysteries. In 1536, the tower witnessed one of the most shocking executions in royal history. The victim was Anne Boleyn. She was the wife of the powerful King Henry VIII. Henry had once loved her so deeply that he changed the entire religion of England just to marry her. But now, he wanted her gone and was accused of treason, adultery, and conspiracy. Many historians believe the charges were false. On May 19, 1536, and walked calmly to the execution scaffold at the tower. Instead of the usual axe, a French swordsman was brought to carry out the execution. One swift strike, the Queen of England was dead. In the 1500s, England was divided by religion. Catholics and Protestants fought for power. When Mary I of England became queen, she tried to restore Catholic rule. Hundreds of Protestants were imprisoned. Many were executed because of this. Mary earned a terrifying nickname, Bloody Mary. The Tower of London became filled with prisoners once again, priests, nobles, rebels, all waiting for their fate. By the 1700s, the tower was no longer the main royal residence. But it still served as a prison, even during World War I. Prisoners were executed there. One famous prisoner was Karl Hans Lodi. He was captured in Britain and executed at the tower in 1914. It was one of the final executions in the tower as history today. The Tower of London is one of the most famous historical sites in the world. It houses the crown. Jewels of Britain. Tourists from around the world visit every year, but the tower still holds its legends. The ravens that live there are said to protect the kingdom, according to legend. If the ravens ever leave the tower, the kingdom of Britain will fall, so their wings are clipped and they remain. Guarding the fortress, just like the tower has guarded England's secrets for almost 1,000 years. History is not just stories, it is power, ambition, betrayal, and mystery. And few places capture that better than the Tower of London. If you enjoyed this journey into history, subscribe to Just History for more forgotten stories from the past. Because history is far stranger than fiction.